Hey, Vikings faithful. Skull Nation, rise up. It's your boy here with the hottest Vikings news straight from the purple and gold heartland. Today, we're diving into a quarterback saga that's got us all on edge. McCarthy, Aaron Rodgers, and a blockbuster decision that's shaking up our 2025 dreams. Are we locking in our rookie star, or is a legendary twist still in play? Buckle up. This is going to be a wild ride. Teaser time. Imagine this. Our GM Kwesi Adofo-Mensah just dropped a bombshell about our QB future, and it's got Skull Nation buzzing like a beehive in Mankato. We're talking McCarthy stepping up, Rodgers rumors swirling, and even a Russell Wilson curveball to spice things up. What's the move, Vikings fans? Stick with me as we unpack this drama, piece by piece, and figure out where our team's headed. Here's the hook. The Vikings poured everything into drafting McCarthy, 10th overall in 2024, and now the big question looms. Is he our guy? Or could a 41-year-old future Hall of Famer swoop in and steal the show? Let's break it down with all the passion of a U.S. Bank Stadium roar, because this is Vikings territory, and we don't back down from a good story. Last offseason, we took a massive swing, trading up to snag McCarthy out of Michigan, a kid who led the Wolverines to a national title and had us dreaming of purple glory. Kwesi Adofo-Mensah didn't mince words this week. When we pooled the resources we did to draft that's the outcome we want. Translation. The Vikings see McCarthy as QB1, the cornerstone of our future. But here's where it gets juicy. Enter Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, that Rodgers. At 41, he's still got that magic, and word is he was itching to join the Vikings. Coach Kevin O'Connell, who's got a history with the guy, even had long chats with him about it. Can you picture it? Rodgers slinging bombs to Justin Jefferson in purple and gold? My heart's racing just thinking about it. So why didn't it happen? Kwesi shut it down, saying, given where we are scenario-wise, we didn't think it was the right move at this point. Smart play or mischance? McCarthy's on a rookie deal, cheap and team-friendly. While Rodgers would have cost a fortune compared to the $10 million we paid Sam Darnold last year. Vikings fans, what's your take? Drop it in the comments. Let's zoom in on McCarthy. He's not just some rookie sitting on the bench. This week on the Up and Adams show, he said he's 100% healthy after that nasty torn meniscus in his right knee. Surgery? Rehab? Done and dusted. The kid's ready to roll, and the Vikings brass agrees. He's crushed every checkpoint from draft day to now. Kwesi's glowing about him. He's exceeded our expectations at every point. That's not just hype, that's a GM betting on his guy. Remember his preseason debut? Cool as ice, slinging it like a vet. Sure, the injury sidelined him, but now, he's back and he's hungry. Vikings Nation, are we ready to see take the reins? Here's the kicker, he doesn't even want it handed to him. I'm happy they didn't tell me I'm the starter, he said, because I try to earn it every day. That's the grit we love in Minnesota. But hold up, Kwesi left the door cracked open, saying nothing's 100% forever. Could that mean a Rodgers revisit? Suspense is killing me. How about you? Now let's talk Rodgers, because this ain't over till it's over. The Vikings explored it, and why not? He's a legend, 4 MVPs, a Super Bowl ring, and a cannon arm that could turn our offense into a juggernaut. Imagine him hitting Jefferson on a deep post while Jordan Addison streaks free. Chills, right? But here's the rub. Bringing in Rodgers could mess with McCarthy's growth. Picture riding the pine for 2 years. Would that crush his confidence? Kwesi's playing chess, not checkers, balancing a rookie's future with a vet's firepower. It's a tough call, and I'm torn. Do we go all in now or build for tomorrow? For now, they're sticking with and Kwesi's happy with the QB room. But he added, we're responding to scenarios as they come. Translation. If McCarthy's knee acts up or he stumbles this summer, Rodgers, who's still a free agent, could be back in play. Pittsburgh's sniffing around too, so we're not out of the woods yet. Skull fam. Switch gears with me, Russell Wilson's in the news too, and it's got me thinking about our QB battles. The 36-year-old just signed with the Giants, 1 year, up to $21 million, $10.5 million guaranteed. He's bold, saying, I expect to be the starter and lead this team. Sound familiar? That's the fire we want in Minnesota. Wilson's bounced around Seahawks, Broncos, Steelers, now Giants, but he's still got that Super Bowl pedigree. The Giants have Jameis Winston and Tommy DeVito, plus the number 3 draft pick. Yet Russ is all in on QB1. It's a reminder, veterans don't back down, and that's why Rodgers to Vikings talk won't die. What's this mean for us? It's a wake-up call, quarterbacks matter, and we've got a gem in McCarthy. But if Wilson can turn the Giants around, could Rodgers do the same here? Vikings fans, weigh in. Would you take a vet like Russ or stick with our rookie hope? Let's debate it below. Back to Vikings land, let's dig into the money side. McCarthy's rookie deal is gold. 4 years, team-friendly, giving us cap space to stack this roster. Rodgers, he'd demand big bucks, blowing a hole in that flexibility. Last year, we paid Darnold $10 million to bridge us to JJ. Rodgers would have tripled that, easy. Kwesi's all about scenarios, and he's not wrong. Things change fast in the NFL. Say McCarthy's not ready by camp, or that knee's not 100%. Suddenly, a vet like Rodgers looks tempting. But right now, we're really happy with our room, Kwesi said. That's confidence in JJ, and I'm here for it. Still, I can't shake this. What if Rodgers joined us and took us to the Super Bowl? Last season, we were so close. 15 wins with Darnold lighting it up. Add a legend, and who knows? Vikings Nation, are we dreaming too big? Or is this the year to swing for the fences? Hit me with your thoughts. Halfway there, Skol Crew. Let's pivot to some league-wide heat. The NFL Competition Committee just dropped a bombshell. They want the dynamic kickoff rule permanent for 2025. You know, that wild setup from last year, kicker at the 35, coverage at the 40, blockers between the 30 and 35. It's sticking around. Here's why it matters. They're moving touchbacks to the 35-yard line, up from 30 to juice up returns. Last season, returns jumped from a measly 21.8% in 2023 to 32.8%. 332 more chances for game-changing plays. The committee's betting this tweak could double that rate. Vikings fans, remember those electric returns? This could be huge for us. They need 24 of 32 owners to sign off at the league meetings in Palm Beach next week. Picture this, more kicks flying, more chances for our special teams to shine. What do you think, Skol Nation? Are we ready to see our returners break loose? Drop your predictions in the comments. Let's paint the scene. Last year's kickoff overhaul was a 1-year trial, and it delivered. We saw 59 returns of 40-plus yards league-wide, the most since 2016, and 7 went for touchdowns. Now the committee's all in, saying, let's make it permanent and crank it up. That's the NFL we love, big plays, big moments. For the Vikings, this could be a game-changer. Our special teams ranked 20th in kickoff coverage last year. Not great. But with guys like Keen Wangwur, we've got speed to burn. Moving touchbacks to the 35 might force shorter kicks, giving our returners a shot to flip the field. Can you feel the momentum building? But wait, there's more. They're tweaking onside kicks too. Teams can declare them anytime they're trailing, not just in the fourth quarter. Recovery rates might tick up with a new formation. Vikings fans, imagine a clutch onside kick sealing a comeback. Are we hyped for this or what? Let me know. Time to dream big. How does this kickoff news tie back to our QB saga? Simple. A dynamic offense needs a dynamic field position game. With McCarthy slinging it and more returns in play, we could start drives closer to the red zone. Picture JJ dropping dimes to Jefferson with a short field. Defenses wouldn't know what hit him. Rodgers, though? He's a field position wizard. Those quick strikes would thrive with this rule. Last season, league execs saw the risk of injury stay low despite more returns. So it's a win-win. Vikings Nation, are we building a roster to dominate this new era? Or do we need a vet to seal the deal? The suspense is real. Will McCarthy step up? Or will Kwesi pivot if summer goes sideways? This kickoff change could tip the scales, giving our offense more chances to shine. What's your gut saying, Skol fam? Hit the comments and let's keep this fire going. Let's zoom out. Other teams are making moves too. Russell Wilson's Giants gig shows how fast the QB carousel spins. He's got Jameis Winston and a draft pick to battle. Yet he's locked in. I'm focused on winning. That's the mindset we need in Minnesota, whether it's JJ or someone else. Back home, Kwesi's playing it cool but smart. Nothing's 100% forever, he said. Classic GM speak. If McCarthy's rehab holds and he balls out in camp, we're set. But if not, Rodgers is still out there, and Pittsburgh's not the only team watching. Vikings fans, are we locked in on JJ or hedging our bets? The clock's ticking. Off-season workouts start April 7th, and that's when we'll see JJ's command of O'Connell's offense. Every snap's a chance to prove he's QB1. Skol Nation, what's your confidence level in our rookie right now? Let's hear it loud and proud. Story time. Remember last season? Sam Darnold turned heads, snagging 3 fifth-place MVP votes and nearly dragging us to the promised land. Now, McCarthy's the heir apparent, but the Rodgers whisper keeps us guessing. It's like a Vikings thriller. Will the rookie rise? Or does the vet steal the script? Kwesi's not blind. He knows this roster's stacked. With Jonathan Allen and Javon Hargrave bolstering our D-line in free agency, we're built to win now. Add JJ's arm and Jefferson's hands, and we're a contender. But that what if with Rodgers is the cliffhanger we can't shake. Vikings fans, let's play GM. What's the move? Stick with McCarthy's upside, or grab Rodgers for a one-year Super Bowl run? I'm torn, and I need your help. Drop your game plan below and let's figure this out together. Let's get tactical. This kickoff rule could flip games for us. More returns mean more chances for big plays, and with our offense humming, that's deadly. Last year, the league saw 7 return TDs. Imagine Wangwu or a new draft pick breaking one for us at US Bank Stadium. McCarthy's growth fits here too. Shorter fields mean quicker scores. Perfect for a young QB finding his rhythm. Rodgers, though, he'd exploit it like a chess master. Vikings Nation, are we sleeping on how this rule could define our 2025 season? I need your hot takes. The league meetings next week will seal it, 24 votes, and it's law. If it passes, our special teams better step up. Skol fam, who's our X factor on returns? Let's brainstorm in the comments and get ready for some fireworks. Penultimate scene, Skol crew. Let's tie it all together. McCarthy's our future, Rodgers is the wild card, and this kickoff rule's the spark. Kwesi's betting on JJ, but that scenarios change line keeps us on edge. Vikings fans, are we ready to trust the process, or itching for a blockbuster? Think about it, 15 wins last year, a beefed-up D-line, and now a rule change that could juice our offense. We're so close to glory. I can taste it. Whether it's JJ's first start or a Rodgers redemption arc, 2025's shaping up to be epic. What's your vibe, Skol Nation? One last twist. Wilson's Giants move proves vets still have juice. If Rodgers waits, we could pounce. Vikings faithful, are we bold enough to chase both dreams? McCarthy's rise and a legend's last dance? Let's hash it out below. Home stretch, Vikings fam. Let's wrap this saga with a bang. JJ McCarthy's got the keys, but the Rodgers shadow looms large. Kwesi's playing it smart, keeping options open, while the NFL's kickoff shakeup promises chaos we can exploit. This is Vikings football. Grit, heart, and a little mystery. Picture it. April 7th, workouts kick off and JJ's slinging it like a vet. Or maybe Rodgers shocks the world in purple. Either way, we're built to win now or later. Vikings Nation, what's your prediction for QB1 in Week 1? I'm dying to know. Hit me in the comments. Here's the call. Smash that like button if you're hyped for 2025. Subscribe for more Vikings news. Drop your thoughts below. And share this with every Skol fan you know. We're in this together, fam. Let's make some noise and chase that Super Bowl dream. Skol Vikings.